We appreciate you in there. So thank you to all of our sponsors, all of our exhibitors. We're so thrilled that you're here with us this year in this, what turned out to be a rather balmy location. We're missing that dry heat that Palm Springs is famous for. But we're delighted that you're here. And at this point, we have our awards ceremony. So Daryl Hathaway is going to come up, Daryl Hathaway from AECOM, and he is going to introduce to you our award winners. And just so you know, he is our awards committee chairperson. So he has worked many, many midnight hours making sure that we have these awards. Thank you, Daryl.
All right, here we go. The awards, everybody's favorite time. The awards are listed on page 12 of your program, but don't leave, okay? Please stick around. As I announce the award and the awardee, they would walk over to Tom and get their picture, and I'll tell you all the evil deeds this person has done. First of all, last year I was lucky enough to be here, and I got a word that somebody wanted me to come up to Palm Springs area. I thought I was going to the Coachella Music Festival. But this is better. This is FMA. I wanted to send out thanks to our awards committee, all our members who worked hard, Rachel Orellana, Maria Lorenzo Lee, Brian Trzynski, Ricardo Taneda, Judy Soutier, and Mary, and Tom Plummer. So thank you very much. Okay, so they changed the order on me, so all my notes are backwards. So I'm going to start with the first award, which would be the Communication Outreach Award. And I wanted to let you all know what the award is about before I introduce the person. So many people have asked what the different awards are for, how are they defined. So Communication Outreach Award is the award established to acknowledge exemplary efforts in communication outreach on the part of the communications media, incorporation of new technologies or the novel use of existing technologies to increase information and or awareness of flood issues with the general public. This year, the winner of this award is the Santa Clara Valley Water District from San Jose. AMD is going to accept the award for them. They have undertaken a project to create a flood warning system, which does both forecasting and warning, predict future stream and flood behavior. Actually got a chance to test it back in December. It was online, and it communicates their information, disseminates it out there to the general public through means of web online access. So that's really amazing. So thank you for what you've done there, Santa Clara. All right. And we had a lot of good candidates this year. So many such that in some cases, we gave 2 awards, and some in one category. In some categories, we had no nominations. But the Awards for Excellence was an interesting category. We have 2 awards this year. The first one is for Leo Kremberg from Atkins Global. This award seeks to find and recognize outstanding floodplain management projects, programs, and/or activities. Eligible entries are local, regional, and national governments, special district, and private consulting engineers. So thank you for your work. Actually, Leo's done a lot to help give us more time to go out and do the things. He's created some innovative tools to the Rapid Floodplain Delineation Tool and Rapid Mass Flood Delineator. Helps automate tasks that used to take us hours, days, and weeks, and now we have more time to do surfing. So thank you, Leo. The second award for excellence in the same category is the Central Valley Floodplain Evaluation Delineation Program, CVFED. Accepting the award for them today is Yugao Wang. So, as you're aware, under DWR's and FloodSafe program, the CVFED program is offering an opportunity to bring together improving the quality of the accuracy of flood hazard data and redelineating it. It's going to support risk identification, notification, and help us in our land use planning. So thank you again to the CVFED program for the great things that you did. All right, now let's move into the Carl Moore Distinguished Service Award. I worked with Carl when he was taking care of Region 9 back at FEMA headquarters. It's an honor to be able to see who the award recipient is for that category. The award is given to recognize individuals who their long-term efforts have clearly influenced the realm of national floodplain management policies or activities such as education, government research, litigation, outreach, implementation, or other actions. This year's winner is David T. Williams. He's president of DTW Associates. His credentials are pretty amazing. They don't have quite enough time to even explain what most of them are. And he's got an alphabet soup there behind his name. But he's been very active. What I didn't know about him was he did serve as an airborne combat engineer with the 7th Special Forces Group, the Green Berets. It's pretty amazing. And he's also spent a lot of time working at WES and the Heck Center. He's a diplomat of American Academy of Water Resource Engineers and a fellow and life member of ASCE. So congratulations, David. And I don't know what other credentials we can add to your name. I don't know if they all made it on the award either. It's a challenge. All right, for the Andy Lee Award, we have 2 recipients of that this year with the same agency. This award is given to individuals who have made extraordinary proactive floodplain management contributions benefiting the public, especially in the area of encouraging multi-benefit projects and/or flood education. The award is given in honor of public sector recipients. This award honored Andy Lee, who retired from state service after 41 years and initiated and strengthened many California floodplain management programs, including mapping and outreach. So the first recipient of this award is Jeremy Lancaster. Jeremy is a professional geologist and a certified engineering geologist at California Geological Survey. He really got started in alluvial fans in 2007 after the post-fire debris flow assessments, which was his favorite moment, that it turned into a career of alluvial fan work. And he's been there with the CGS for 7 years now. So thank you for your, no, 9 years, sorry. I want to cut you short. Thank you for your work. The other recipient from California Geological Survey is Rick Wilson, who cannot be here today. So Kevin Miller from Cal OES is going to accept for him. Rick's been with CGS for 25 years now. Asked what his favorite part of his job is, and he says he likes coming up with new ideas, things that they put to use in the local agencies, like their tsunami playbooks. I'd like to see one of those. And he really appreciates the thank you that he gets from the local communities for the products that they deliver to him. And he said that was kind of sappy, but I don't think that's sappy at all. So it's good to enjoy your work, and it's good to be thanked for it too. So congratulations to Rick Wilson. All right, we're moving right on. I haven't been off the stage yet, so I guess I'm doing okay on time. So, okay, we have a new award this year. The board of directors wanted to develop a new category, and they established what they're calling the Mentorship Award. And this Mentorship Award is to recognize remarkable achievements in mentoring, academics, and training. This year, that award is going to Richard Dick French, or Dr. French, in memory of him and everything he's done for floodplain management, which was pretty amazing in reading about it and the bio information I was provided. He authored the book, Open Channel Hydraulics, which I need to pull mine off the shelf and go back and take a look at that. He also authored the hydraulic processes on alluvial fans. And I believe his wife Darlene is here today to accept the award. Yes? I think the award was actually given earlier, so. You can just hang out over there with Tom for a second. Julianne Miller from the research hydrologist at the Research Institute said that Dick was a strong leader in arid land hydrologic and hydraulic research, especially when it came to alluvial fans, and he contributed significantly to the field. Over 100 peer-reviewed journal articles. I have trouble getting one done. Many books and reports, and a well-respected, well-liked educator. And we'll all miss him. Thank you for being here, Brian. Appreciate it. And look for an interview with her and some of the other candidates here in our FMA newsletter. We'll have pictures in there too. So this leads me to the Floodplain Manager of the Year Award, which this award seeks to recognize outstanding individual or team efforts and contributions to floodplain management. The Floodplain Manager of the Year is designed to honor an individual or team responsible for the development or implementation of a distinguished local program or activity. The award is given by the association to individuals or teams who are highly instrumental in carrying forward the goals and objectives of floodplain management. This year's recipient is Frank DeMarco from Hawaii County Department of Public Works. Frank is retired as of May, so he's enjoying the good life again. And it's good to see him getting well-deserving of this. It's interesting that in Hawaii County where he worked, they have rainfall ranges from 7 inches per year to 300 inches per year. And there's streams there I can't even begin to pronounce, like Lani Mau and Kohio. It's fun to try, but I'm afraid I butcher most of it. He's also involved with over 60 detailed studies, but some streams have 25 different water courses assigned to that global watershed. They also recently implemented tsunami redelineation over 318 miles of shoreline with FEMA Region 9. Did a hurricane re-study, processed numbers of LOMARs, and a good friend of his, Masood Rezakani, has mentioned that Frank was an excellent communicator and good public servant, so very deserving of this award. So thank you, Frank, for everything you did. All right. so the last award is a special chair recognition award for Judy Soutier. She's here, right? I will read what's on the certificate that she's winning, or has won, or been nominated, selected. Let's see, Judy is volunteer services to the Association as the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers Board Advisor, reorganizing several annual conferences and providing substantial informative content to those meetings. Judy's efforts have brought together floodplain managers from all over the nation and abroad to share their knowledge of local, state, federal, and foreign programs to the betterment of the floodplain management industry. Thank you, Judy. Okay, well, that concludes the awards. Mark?
Thank you, Daryl, very much. Well, as the incoming chair, I get the honor and privilege of recognizing and thanking our outgoing chair. So as Thomas is coming up, I just want to take a minute to acknowledge some of the amazing things that Tom has done over these last couple of years as our chair, but obviously multiple years on our board in support of the organization. It's really hard to really build a legacy in only 2 years, but I think Thomas has done that. We mentioned earlier about the last couple of years and some of the struggles we've gone through in our organization's leadership with having 2 executive director changes over the 2 years that Thomas was chair. He mentioned that probably most of you didn't even recognize there was anything going on or any changes in the organization, and that's principally due to Thomas's leadership. And our board has really provided that consistency and strength that we needed to work our way through this time. Not only that, but Thomas has been a real catalyst in the development of our 2D and alluvial fan symposiums, and he already showed you a lot of what we're doing on the social media side. Again, that was all really due to Thomas's really championing those efforts. And just as an idea of what he's gone through, he was actually my height when he started so you can look forward to me getting closer together in height here, Thomas. So please help me in thanking Thomas for all of his hard work